Hello everyone and welcome to WWER Talk. My name is Derek and as always we're giving you the weekly roundup of rumors within the WWE and surrounding the WWE universe. We all know that rumors in the WWE are really fun. Some of them can be crazy. All of these rumors that I ever post on my website do come from semi-credible sources. Some of them, obviously don't come true, but most of them have. I've found sources that I have, other websites on the internet, people that I know. They're pretty credible. So these are always fun to do. That's why mainly on my website you'll find rumors. Sometimes you'll find news, but mostly rumors. Firstly, I'd like to send my condolences to Daniel Bryan and his family. That's terrible news, the passing of his father. And what made it even more heartbreaking was last night you could see, as he was coming to the ring on Raw, he had tears in his eyes still. He looked up to the sky, to the heavens, as soon as he came out. It was just, it was a pretty heartbreaking moment. But Daniel Bryan, being the people's champion that he is, he came out and at least did a performance for us for Raw, because he knows that we missed him. But once again, my condolences to his family. But we have, this week we have some pretty good ones. CM Punk, more CM Punk talk. AJ Lee, some more The Rock, Sting, Brock Lesnar. We got some Kurt Angle, Adam Rose, The Undertaker. A lot of these are just coming off other stories that have been out there for a while. The first one is CM Punk, more updates on him. He hasn't had any contact to anyone within the WWE. Vince McMahon had been trying to pursue him to get him back as quickly as possible. But he decided now it's just best to give Punk his space. Maybe in a few months Punk will come back on his own, or want to get back into it on his own. But ever since the get-go, Triple H and Stephanie have both just told Vince that he should just count his losses and just let it go. I don't know if this has anything to do with the fact that the rumor was that Punk left because he didn't want to do a match with Triple H at WrestleMania, because he thought he was better than that. So that may have something to do with it, why Triple H and Stephanie are just like, screw it, let him go. But we'll see what happens there. I still think Punk will be back, whether it's in a year or in 6 months. Maybe he'll be back by SummerSlam, but I think he'll be back. I'll be really surprised if he just calls it a day. Punk may be a douchebag, but anybody that works their entire life for something doesn't just give it up because they get a crappy match. I don't know. We'll see though. Next one, AJ Lee, who we all know is engaged to CM Punk. People were saying that it's just like Vince to punish AJ because of the Punk thing, but actually Vince wanted AJ booked as strongly as possible, mainly so that she would have good things to say about the WWE to Punk, trying to persuade Punk to come back. Hey, they're treating us like this now. Hey, let us come back. Which we have noticed on the past few Raws that they have been pushing younger talents. Cesaro, all the NXT stars coming up, the Wyatts, So that's good. I'm thinking the future's looking really bright. And I actually think we have Triple H to thank for that, but that's just me. And it was AJ Lee's decision to take time off. She just needed some time off, which is understandable. But as far as The Rock goes, the WWE's trying to get him back for WrestleMania 31, which they tried to get him for 30 to actually have a match, but he just couldn't do it. I guess he couldn't train, couldn't get ready, but he did make an appearance, which was good. But they're trying to get him to have a match against Brock Lesnar. Is the match they want, the main event they want to have, which actually was supposed to be the main event for WrestleMania 30, but like I said, The Rock couldn't do it. But this is just depending on his movie schedule. There actually is talk of doing The Rock versus Sting when Sting decides to finally sign his contract. The Rock actually wanted to do this for a while now. He wanted to do it back when he was in his prime, but obviously WWE couldn't sign Sting. The Rock was thinking, The Rock is the People's Champion in the WWE. Sting was the People's Champion in the WCW, so that would have made a good match. Both parties actually do want the match. It just depends on if they can get all the logistics down for it, and if Sting thinks he's up to it. And as far as the Evolution versus Shield feud goes, this is obviously made to build Reigns up because he is penciled in now that he's going to have a match one-on-one with Triple H at SummerSlam. So that'll be good. So this feud, expect Reigns to be the shining one in this Extreme Rules. Kurt Angle has been recently, who was a former WWE superstar and champion, recently came out and talked about he actually would like to retire in the WWE. He would like to get back in the WWE and retire there. I guess he feels like that's where his home is, which me personally, I would love to see Kurt Angle back. I think he was very entertaining. And Kurt Angle says that he thinks he has about 5 years left in him before he does officially retire. Back on to The Undertaker, more Undertaker news. It's been pretty obvious that WWE has been building on the fact that the streak was broken. And Lesnar just kind of took off, which was kind of disrespectful, but whatever. Mainly because they plan to bring back Taker for at least a good send-off, a promo, retirement speech, what have you. And they want to get a good number out of it, so they'll probably advertise his return for that speech before he does it. Probably something like The Undertaker speaks for the first time since losing at WrestleMania, and he'll probably give his retirement speech there. Hopefully they do something cool with that. But it is possible that he may wrestle one last match, which then will be his official last match. So everybody going into the match knows that it's The Undertaker's last match, which I think would be good. I think he deserves that. I think reactions would be better. And I think he should go out winning. And Adam Rose is one of the NXT stars that I talked about has been called up. They've been airing his promo or what have you on Raw and the WWE Network. He is obviously a fan favorite in NXT, I guess because of his music. He is being called up to the main roster. However, backstage officials in the WWE are already counting him out. They think that they called him up too soon and that his gimmick is not going to allow him to succeed. And one official actually was quoted saying it's doomed from the start. So we'll see what happens. Maybe they're leaving it in Adam Rose's hands, hoping he kind of takes it and turns it into something good. I don't know why they're doing that. They should just change his gimmick, but I guess his gimmick is what's making him a fan favorite. But that's all the rumors that we have right now. This week, I'm sure there'll be plenty more, which you can always find on my website, WWEARONE.weebly.com. Click on WWE Talk. There's on Twitter. You can follow us at WWEAR1. And also, if you have any questions or concerns or comments, you can always email us at WWEAR11300 at yahoo.com. If you have any questions you'd like to ask me, I can always answer them on here, answer them on Twitter. And our this week's poll, which last week's was, do you believe in the Shield or do you believe in Evolution? The Shield won by a vote of 63 to 37. And this week's is what will main event WrestleMania 31? It's a pretty fun poll. We got The Rock versus Brock Lesnar, Undertaker versus Sting, Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, Batista versus Triple H, John Cena versus Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, if he returns, versus Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, and John Cena versus Daniel Bryan. You can go to our website and vote there. We've had a lot of votes so far, and so far in the lead is John Cena versus Roman Reigns. That would be I would be happy with that match. It'd be awesome if John Cena was a heel during that match. But anyway, you can go there and check that out. And this does it for this week's WWER Talk. My name is Derek Miller, and I'll be talking to you soon.